What's up, you guys? So we got another one, right? I want to talk about how if you're not the toxic one and you're not the bitter one, you can actually get turned into that. What I mean is, story of my life. I understand that we as people don't realize that we can become the toxic one and the bitter one really easy and get turned by the person that's bitter and toxic, right? Because of how much hurt they give us and how much pain that we endure, we can turn around and feel like they not getting their karma, and we have to give them their karma and the justice because they hurt us, right? We start doing it. So in my last relationship, I was feeling like they're not getting their justice. They're gonna live their best life with somebody they wasn't want to change then. For me, even though I wanted to change for them and I continue to show up for them when they ask me to show up, I start getting resentful. I start getting angry. I start getting bitter because I'm like, wow, you just gonna move on quick. And they moved on quick. And they let me know that I was never gonna get picked by them. And on top of that, I was just something that can be thrown away. You know what I mean? So I start getting hurt. I start internally wanting them to pay how I felt, and it wasn't working. I became the toxic. I became the bitter. I became something that I despise, that I hate. Because it's true. If you hate something, you will become it. So, but in that relationship, I put it all in. I gave them all my best qualities. I gave them my inner self, my inner child, and all my secrets and all that things, because I wanted them to know that I loved them. And they took it, and when they was angry, they used it against me, and they weaponized it. And I became bitter and angry from that. Needless to say, that's kind of my story, but I noticed that we all do it, you know? We can all do it. And if you at this moment, and you understand that this is why you watch this video, okay, you watching this video because you know in your heart that you are becoming the toxic one, you are becoming the bitter one. And if you're watching this video and you feel like you're not, do an assessment on yourself of like, how was I acting? What did I play into this? You know? And these are the things that you gotta answer yourself. And I'm here just to say like, hey, I know it hurts, but they're gonna get theirs. I know they living their best life, and they look like they having a grand old time with the new person. You gotta focus on you, because if you don't, you're gonna lose you. So you don't want them to have the best qualities of you and have the time of their life, because they know that they got away with it. Because deep inside, they know they was being the toxic one, the revenge one, the narcissistic. But hey, it is what it is. And it hurts, I know. But eventually, if you start putting your thoughts and you into your craft, into your work, into you, you're going to come out so strong. You're going to make it out of this. I promise you that. If you start locking in, women, men, if y'all start locking in, y'all can go a lot further than this.